I should imagine that the progress of any nation depends on how its oil and petroleum grows and affects imperialist policies. Our policy to make India self-sufficient is clear, and the policy is: oil is one of the major commodities in the public sector. An inspired nation in its quest for self-reliance, dignity, progress and pride moved ahead with a new dream and direction, with a mandate and mission, with many examples of dedication and distinctions. Fueling the journey, way back in 1958, Indian Refineries Limited was established to set up refineries and to construct petroleum pipelines to carry petroleum products to every part of the country. And the Indian Oil Company Limited was formed on 30th of June 1959 to take care of the marketing of petroleum products. The merger of Indian Refineries Limited with Indian Oil Company Limited led to the foundation of a new giant, the Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Set up with the mandate of achieving self-sufficiency in refining and marketing operations, today Indian Oil accounts for nearly half of India's petroleum consumption and caters to the needs of millions by providing precious petroleum products across the country. To attain this remarkable position, the Pipelines Division played a pivotal role as a strong backbone of Indian Oil Corporation. For product evacuation from Guwahati Refinery, the 435-kilometer Guwahati-Siliguri pipeline was built and commissioned in 1964. And thus begins the story of India's first petroleum product pipeline. The geography of the region was enticing, with evergreen meadows, rivers and valleys. But laying a cross-country pipeline was an uphill task for the technical personnel. The experience of construction of this first pipeline was unique and tough. Engineers could come across wild animals in the thick forest, where they stayed in tents and small barracks. In 1965, Indian Oil took the control of Koyali Refinery from Oil and Natural Gas Commission. And later on, Indian Oil took over the Koyali-Ahmedabad pipeline. In the eastern sector, one pipeline from Barauni to Kanpur and another from Barauni to Haldia, with a total length of 1,192 kilometers, was the biggest pipeline project at the time of its implementation. The project was initially handled by foreign companies, and in the later stages, in 1965, Indian Oil engineers took over the project management of this pipeline. With the passage of time, the pipeline started pumping products from Haldia to Barauni, constituting a part of the Haldia, Maurigram, Rajband, Barauni pipeline. No stopping here. Indian Oil was all set to unfold its determination to be big and vast. Indian Oil established India's first offshore crude oil handling facility with single-point mooring system, or SPM, at Vadinar in the Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat, which was a barren land and now has become the petroleum hub of the country. The largest Sayala-Mathura crude oil pipeline was also originated from there to feed the refineries of Koyali and Mathura. Subsequently, another SPM was established to feed the crude oil to Panipat refinery. This high-tech mechanism of crude oil transportation is the hallmark of Indian Oil and definitely a pride of the nation. In the 80s, Indian Oil authentically ascertained itself the complete competence in conceiving and commissioning pipelines projects. To transport petroleum products from Mathura refinery to Jalandhar in Punjab, a 525-kilometer long pipeline was established. The quality system of this pipeline received the world-class recognition of ISO 9002 certification, which was the first of its kind in the world. In this significant stage of growth of pipeline industry in India, Indian Oil engineers fully acquired knowledge of pipeline technology in all its facets. With this, pipeline projects imperative for the growing Indian economy have been commissioned. Among them, the prestigious Kandla-Bhatinda pipeline, augmentation of crude oil pipeline to refinery at Panipat, and the Haldia-Barauni crude oil pipeline. Today, part of the Kandla-Bhatinda pipeline has been converted into Mundra-Panipat pipeline to transport crude oil. The new pipeline was established from Koyali to Sanganer to transport products. In the later stages, Indian Oil established many branch pipelines to meet the increased demand of petroleum products, portraying a complex network of energy highways on the Indian map. Chennai-Trichy-Madurai pipeline, the first pipeline project of Indian Oil in South India, formed the petroleum artery of Tamil Nadu with single pumping unit at Chennai. Paradeep-Haldia crude oil pipeline, the mega project, is a story of technological brilliance. The challenge presented by the rough sea environmental conditions at Paradeep demanded a high-end technology in installing offshore crude oil handling facilities. The determined pipeline professionals succeeded in accomplishing the trying task. The LPG pipeline established between Panipat and Jalandhar was another pioneering experience for Indian Oil in cross-country transportation of LPG. Along with trunk lines linking refineries with marketing terminals, Indian Oil is now moving forward and connecting them with airports. Today, Indian Oil has covered most parts of the country with its vast network of pipelines. Journey continues relentlessly, and many new projects are being implemented for tomorrow to celebrate. Pipeline installations dotting the map of India today are of world-class standard, with high-quality maintenance and upkeep. National and international bodies like British Safety Council, National Safety Council, and Oil Industry Safety Directorate have bestowed the pipelines with many awards and accolades year after year. Newer technologies in pipeline inspection, state-of-the-art supervisory control and data acquisition system, sophisticated design and detailed engineering are the hallmark of Indian Oil's Pipelines division. The homegrown expertise is now extended to pipeline companies abroad through training and consultancy. Securing the safety of main lines along the right-of-way, Indian Oil has touched many hearts through its social commitment of providing clean drinking water, education to the children in distant villages, and health services. The safe, economic, and environment-friendly mode of pipeline transportation hoisted its flag on the blue sky of wind energy for its installations in Gujarat. Along with its commitments to corporate agenda, Indian Oil's pipelines have been dedicated to progress with harmony. Conducting business with a strong conscience for life and environment, so as to ensure sustainable development, safe workplaces, and enrichment of the quality of life of its employees, customers, the communities, and the country at large. In this 50th year of celebrating its glorious past and getting ready for a far brighter tomorrow, Indian Oil family stands firm with resolve and pride to rewrite achievements with the power of will and commitment, only to make the nation proud. fueling its billion dreams and touching every heart.